2 a.m. I just woke up. Like lately, I've been going to sleep early and I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I woke up, and my refrigerator turned on, and I wake up, and it's really loud. Like sometimes it's louder than usual, and it's usually like when the door is when like the seal on the door is like loose. It'll be louder, and then I like wiggle the door, and it'll get quieter. But like it was really loud. And then I was like wiggling the door and it wouldn't quiet down. But now it's a little quieter. But right after that, my neighbor was coughing synced. He's been coughing synced, blowing his nose synced. Uh, Earlier tonight, he was doing that, but he was just like coughing synced a minute ago. And then a few people sent me money today. So shout out to all the people who sent me money today. Thank you to all who sent me money. There's like a few people today. So thank you, thank you, thank you to all who sent me money. Um, but I went to Walmart today and there's a bunch of people getting in the way with their carts. Just like getting in my just getting completely in my way, like blocking the path, you know. And like people, there's always like people coming out of aisles, getting in my way with carts. Like when I walk by the aisle, or like when I'm walking into an aisle at Walmart. But there was a bunch of people just like as I was like walking to the checkout, like these people get in my way with their cart, and then I go around, like like they have all this stuff in the middle of the whatever, like the walkway. It was like all the aisles, and then they have the walkway, it's like toward the checkout, and they have like pallets in the middle of it, with like soda and stuff, or chips and whatever. So like they get in my way on the right side with their cart. So I walk around to the left side around the pallet, and then there's someone with a red shirt with a cart getting in my way on that side. And then I get around them, and I come back around the pallet, and the other people are getting in my way again. The same ones that were getting in my way before. And like there's just a bunch of people getting in my way at Walmart today. Like more than usual. And then a lot of times when I go to Walmart, they'll just be filling up the checkouts. That's how I walk up to the checkout. Like there'll just be a bunch of people walking up in front of me, like right as I walk up. And then like I'll walk over to the other checkouts. Like there's like two lines. Like they just only have like self checkouts there for the most part. Like there's a few. Either way, like there's just two lines to the checkouts. So like they'll fill up the one line, and so I'll walk over to the other line, and then like as I'm approaching it, there's people just coming out of aisles and shit and just walking up to it right before I get to it. Like fucking Truman Show. And it was just like fill up the line right before I get to it, you know. Like Truman Show or like the start of Office Space where he's in the traffic and he's like and he like changes lanes and then the traffic fills up and then the other lane goes and then he changes back to that lane and then that lane stops and then the other lane goes. It's kind of like that. But they didn't do that though yesterday or today. But usually though, when I go to Walmart, they're doing that. They're just filling up the checkouts right before I walk up. But there was a bunch of people getting my way with their carts. And then, but the last two times I went to Walmart though, there wasn't any babies crying synced, so that's good. Usually, like the last however many times I've gone to Walmart, there's always at least one baby crying synced. And like the one time, like before the last two times I went to Walmart, there was a baby crying synced like right when I walked in, and then he kept like the same baby kept crying synced the entire time I was in there at different places until I left. But the last two times though, there wasn't any babies crying synced, so that's good. But then I saw the yeah guy on the way back from Walmart. I haven't seen him in forever. I know he probably comes in his pants every time I talk about him, but I haven't seen the yeah guy in forever though. For whatever, a month or however long. But I saw the yeah guy yesterday on the way back from Walmart. He pulled up and met me or today, whatever. He pulled up, he met me at the intersection, and he honked. I'm just ignoring, like I was just ignoring all the stalkers today, just like looking straight ahead. But like, pulls up, meets me at the intersection, honks as he does, and then he drives by me and he's like, yeah. He just always does that. Just every time. He'll just drive by me, and right as he drives by me, he's like, yeah, with his 86 license plate. There's a few different videos with the yeah guy, but that one video, the first one, or the second one, I guess, with the yeah guy, he kept doing it. If y'all have seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. But he just does that, he just drives by me and he goes, yeah. Right as he drives by me. He's always smiling. He's like, yeah. Then my mom came to see me. She was in town. She was like, I'm downstairs, come out and see me. And I was like, okay. I guess I'll go downstairs. I haven't seen her in forever anyway, but like, I come downstairs and she comes up to hug me, and like I just like stood there like I didn't want to hug her, and then she like gets tears in her eyes, and she's like, I can't get a hug, and I'm like, I don't know who you are anymore. And then she just like walked away from me. And she looked like genuinely sad, like so like I text her, I'm like, I'm sorry if I offended you, like really, but like what would you expect though? Cause like she just treats me like garbage. And she's like, I was like, uh, you can't even acknowledge that you treat me like garbage. It's sad. She's like, it is sad. I'm sad. And but like, I don't know. She just treats me like garbage. She's just like always texting me like, we need to get you mental help. And she's always saying this weird ass shit and like turning shit around on me and like saying shit just to piss me off and like and it's like I don't know if like she actually does care about me or if she's just that evil and she's playing mind games. It's like I can't tell with some people if they're like, but she actually looked like actually sad though, and I kind of felt bad, but like she, but like it's like they just say all this fucked up shit, but then sometimes they seem like genuinely like they actually do care about me or whatever, and like they're being forced to say fucked up shit or like they're being told to say shit and they like have to do it. You know, like they have to play this game. But then sometimes they seem like genuine, but they can't break character completely. You know, like they still have to gaslight and like play the game, but like they can't break character completely. But like sometimes it seems like they wanna like they don't wanna do it. Like people in my family and like other people. But then like people like the yeah guy though, he loves doing it. You know, like some people just really are that evil, but some people it seems like they're not, but they just have to play this game. But then, they're just saying all this fucked up shit though, and then like never apologizing for it. Like my mom, you know, like just, she never apologizes for any of it, and like can't acknowledge it. But like but like today, she looked like she had tears in her eyes and she looked like genuinely like sad. I kind of felt fucked up about it, but at the same time, she's been really fucked up. Like, the things that she says and stuff. So it's like, why? So it's like, you say all this fucked up shit, and then I see you, and then you want to hug me, and all of a sudden, it's like, I need an apology first or something, you know? But and then after that, like earlier tonight, there's all these loud trucks outside. There's people like yelling, synced outside, like, ah! Like talking synced outside, like really loud. And oh yeah, and when my mom came, like when I went out to see her, there was this guy walking by in the hallway with his dog, like walking by my apartment right when I come out of my door, like in the hallway. Let's see if there's stalkers out my window right now. Is there stalkers out my window? 2 a.m. Any stalkers out there? I don't see any yet. I just saw a bird or a bat or whatever fly by. Was that a stalker? Oh, there's a guy out there. The guy out there dumpster diving, I think it's this guy that I see all the time. That's a stalker. I think it's that guy. He usually has an orange shirt on, though. He doesn't have it on. He's riding his bike out of the parking lot. I don't know. He might have been synced up with that bird or that bat or whatever that was. Cause I didn't see him before that, but then I saw him right after that. So he might have came out synced with that flying by. I don't know. What else happened today? My AC just outside the apartment is turned off right now. Synced up with me talking probably. And then lately, there's been people walking by in the hallway that'll just like stand by, like, I guess they're just standing like by my door. Like I'll be sitting in my chair. It's like right by the door. And I guess they'll just stand there because I'll hear them walk by and I'll think that they walk down the hall. But then, like, a few minutes later, they'll walk away. And it just sounds like they're just standing by my door, and then they'll walk away. But, like, I'll think that they walked by, but they didn't. I don't see any stalkers out there. There's a car coming right now. There's two cars. They're stalking. It's a whitey and another black car or something. And another car is coming out with them. And it's a black car or something. There were 3 stalker cars. And then the AC outside my apartment was turned off right after it drove around the last corner. Alright, now I don't see any stalkers again. But yeah, I could try like getting up and looking on my peephole and like catching them standing there by my door, but they're so slick that I wouldn't be able to. Unless I was just like, because I'm sitting in my chair, you know, so by the time I get up and walk to the door, I'll just like walk away or whatever. Or sometimes they'll just be standing by my doors having a conversation too. Like they walk by each other in the hall and then they're just talking like, in front of my door. I just saw another car, my refrigerator synced with it. Turned off when they drove by. Birds chirping out here. I don't know about those birds, but I hear birds chirping synced out my window. Cool, there's no more stalkers out there. But yeah, what else happened today? There's a few sirens. There's a train horn that just kept going off as I was walking back from Walmart. And there's cars honking. And a million, trillion, zillion synced up cars. With all the red and the blue and the tan cars, and the whiteys, and the cop cars, and all the other synced up cars. A bunch of one headlights and one tail lights. And then there's that tan van that I always see, and he had one tail light today. Like sometimes I'll see garbage trucks with one headlight, or a mail truck, or a UPS with one headlight, or FedEx. One time I saw a mail truck that had one headlight and one tail light. My neighbor just coughed right now. But yeah, like I've seen garbage trucks with one headlight a few times. And then there's always cars that have just one orange light, like the turn signal light, whatever. Does have one orange light. Yeah. I went to the library yesterday and there's a bunch of people stalking, people with their children stalking. There's always people with their children stalking at the library. And what else? Oh, this morning when I was walking to Walgreens, this train came out, synced in front of me, and like as I walk up to the tracks, it's like pretty much right when I got to the tracks, the back of like the last car on the train was driving by. It wasn't like perfectly synced up, but they tried. It was like pretty much right when I got there, the last car of the train is driving by, and the first car, and the engine of the train was driving out in front of me, synced. And then like also on the way to Walgreens, there was this car behind me that was honking. Yeah, just kept honking twice. Did it a few times. He just like honk honk. Like I didn't even look back there, but I just know it was a stalker though. Probably if I looked behind me, it was a tan car or something. And then right when I walked out of Walgreens, like I was recording. Or right when I walked up to Walgreens, there's this white car pulling up in the parking lot and parking. And then I pull my camera out, start recording after that. And then right when I come out of Walgreens, there's a whitey driving in front of me. I'm walking out the door, a white SUV. And then there were these cars that were like pulling up to the intersection when I walked up to it that looked like stalkers, but like a green car or whatever. I didn't point my camera at them really, but most likely they were all a bunch of stalkers. Just like any time I walk up to an intersection, any of the cars at the front of the traffic are stalkers. At least. And yeah, I don't remember what else happened there, but there's been people walking by in the hallway a bunch of times, synced up. Um, I was watching a video on YouTube and an advertisement comes on, synced up. Like how they put ads in the middle of videos. It'll just do it at a synced up moment. But then sometimes it's like they're impulsing my thoughts so that like the other day I was watching it. I had a video on, and like right when the video ends, I'm picking my phone up, but like unintentionally, like I just happen to pick my phone up right when the video ends, or like the other day I turn and look out my window, and right when I do, there's a cop driving by, and then he syncs up with a whitey at the intersection. It's like or like I'll look at my phone. Like I just look at my phone right. I just looked at the time on my phone right now, and it says 2:34, like that. Like I'll look at the time. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3:22. It's like they impulse thoughts in my head so that I do something at a synced up moment or whatever. Or like I'll turn and look, and there'll be a whitey driving out. I guess it's like some type of like, I guess you could call it like V2K or something, some type of V2K. But I don't get voices in my head, knock on wood. Never had the V2K like that, but I do see stalkers in my dreams, though. I think they project things in my dreams and shit. And they just like impulse thoughts in my head so that I look at the time at a synced up moment or whatever. Like I just look at the time on my like right now I just looked at the timer on the live stream and it says 38:38. 38 minutes and 38 seconds. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Probably gonna go back to sleep now. But they're probably gonna do some type of noise. There's gonna be an engine sound, or there's gonna be a dumpster slamming, or my neighbor's gonna cough again, or there's gonna be a siren, or somebody's gonna walk by in the hall. Something like that. My AC outside my apartment's gonna turn on, or my refrigerator, or my water heater, or my toilet, or something might sync up. Probably something's gonna sync up in a minute. But I don't know what else to talk about right now, so probably gonna go back to sleep now, so night night.